Whoa, whoa. Hello, hello, hello. Check, check, check. This is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna change the title. The savior, the final pawn, and be removed from the world. And so each day they sacrifice an
They need to make progress with the investigation before they unlock certain areas. Gather information and report to the Inquisitor in charge.
Citizens are asked not to
I have to report my... If you find new information regarding this case, inform me immediately.
You should head to areas with lots of foot traffic. The Order has locked the area down. Looks like you're stuck there until they've made progress in the investigation.
like this area.
The horror continues. Another victim has been discovered. I knew the latest victim. She was a leading member of the Order clergy. She'd been a rising star, destined to become the next High Priestess. But then she retired suddenly, for reasons of health, or so it was said. And then this.
Information, yeah? Can I talk to him? Okay.
They need to make progress with the investigation before they unlock
You
certain
already
areas.
said that, man.
Gather information and report to the Inquisitor in charge.
This is why I've never finished this game.
This area is locked down. No one's allowed past without permission.
Yeah.
Good heavens. This has become quite the predicament. Those messages say that the Shadow Hunter will kill the Savior. Sounds pretty, I don't know, prophetic, right? If you believe what you hear around town, it seems that the children of Etro have an oracle drive. That's a rare thing. They say oracle drives are mysterious devices that can... The heretics I can't even imagine what it must show. But apparently it's enough to drive them to murder.
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter. It's certainly an arresting statement. I'd heard of the Shadow Hunter once before, from a guest that was staying here at the hotel. The same guest told me he's the head of that band of fanatics. But I don't know who he really is, or was. At any rate, it's hardly surprising that people think those XIII fanatics are behind this recent string of murders. But is this man they call the Shadow Hunter the one pulling their strings?
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people?
It can't be. Damn it, it's not like him to be late. But what if... No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. At least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
Can lightning help? Apparently that's Adam.
All right. If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to them.
During trouble and need help to be saved before the world's end, they will entrust the Savior with their wishes and hopes, which then become side quests for Lightning to accomplish. Helping those who are in need will save their souls. This has many positive repercussions, like gaining Irradia to grant the world more time, or boosting Lightning's parameters, but you are free to refuse the quest if you prefer. Those who are in need of help will appear with stars beneath their names. The number of stars indicate the difficulty of the quest. Try to grant people's wishes to save as many souls as you can. Find Thornton's colleague Holmes. He's currently hiding near the inn in a station attendant uniform. This quest can only be completed tonight. If it is not completed before 6 a.m., you will have failed the quest. Okay. Ooh, I'm distracted. ADD, shiny lights. A flyer written in XIII up.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people? They need to make progress with the investigation.
Inquisitor gave me strict orders.
Gather information and report to the Inquisitor.
Hey, Holmes.
You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendant's worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
Station door to Lightning doesn't stay close. Keep an eye on Holmes as you make it to the station. Or who's following who? I don't even know where the station is. I have to walk. I mean, the sign at the station. That's usually a good indicator. Just walking nice and slow. This is riveting stuff. I can't imagine why I stopped playing this game in the first place.
The Order operates the regional transportation system.
What's going on?
city's lifeblood. The trains stopping at this station carry people and bring goods from Yusnan. It might be worth checking out this area. Do you see any suspicious employees or passengers?
That person. It's kind of suspicious. I don't know, they're all wearing weird clothes.
The Order needs as much information as possible. Search the premises for witnesses or suspicious persons. They'll
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Okay.
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Etro. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people?
I always said those people would cause trouble, and I was right. Every night I can see them, those weirdos in their white cloaks sneaking around the streets. Whenever I see white, I think, ugh, heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked shadow hunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing bold. Nowadays, there's always a gang of them in the plaza in front of the station. It's as if they are meeting to go someplace else. Speaking of which, it's usually around this time they start to show up.
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
No one, absolutely no one doubts that the people behind the killings are those heretics. The Order is conducting its inquisitions based on that assumption. The Etro fanatics who worship the goddess of death are all over the place. Just look for the sinister groups huddled together, dressed head to toe in white. It may mean nothing, but some people have witnessed the Etro heretics using the public phone near the graveyard. Furtive conversations in the streets. Prowling the city at night. It makes you wonder what they're up to.
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
I already talked to her.
How dare the shadow hunter go after innocent women?
For your safety and security, the public
caused the boss a
transportation
lot of
office
worry
has
and
directed
stress,
all
and I
trains
feel
to
bad
suspend
about that.
operations. Thank you for your understanding.
No matter what. I've caused the boss a lot of worry and stress.
Operations are currently suspended.
Okay.
Have to, baby, or...
Who else could it be? It has to be them, right? So there's this place called the Forsaken Graveyard outside the city. You know it? What I've heard is that a bunch of people wearing white cloaks gather there every night. They're heretics who worship the goddess Etro. You know what I saw? Heretics carrying an unconscious girl. It scared me to death. Maybe it was just the dummy that they threw off the tower. Or maybe it was the murdered girl herself.
So
There's a special spell that can control time. Stasis from the world's time for a brief period. You will see the clock flash in the upper right of the screen. Chronostasis will remain active as long as the clock remains static. While it's active, time itself stops, but the world does not, and people continue to go about their business. Chronostasis can be used when you are running out of time to complete quests that have time limits. Note that if you choose any action that automatically uses up a period of time, such as resting, the effects of chronostasis end.
Lightning. The Savior can use God's own holy power. With it, you can even manipulate the flow of time.
How can anyone control time?
With a special ability called chronostasis. It has limits, but you can slow time. It's just one of the miracles brought about by God's great might. But be warned, you cannot use it again and again. Only use it when it will count the most.
Oh, damn. This is bad. Maybe I should turn myself in. Sure, I'll tell you what I did. Did you see the dummy with the rose-colored hair that they hung from the clock tower? Well, I was the one who made the wig. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those crazies. I just made it on commission is all. Ugh, when the sun goes down, this place fills up with them heretics. You know 'em, creepy lot, dressed in white. They call themselves the Children of XIII. One of them put in an order for a wig and I made it, that's all. Don't worry, I ain't gonna run anywhere. I'm gonna turn myself in, and soon. Maybe them heretics don't like me knowing what I know. Maybe they want to clean up loose ends. I'm safer with the order.
In recent days, the XIII fanatics, those unspeakable heretics who reject the order, have been gathering brazenly on street corners. They're a sinister bunch, clad in stark white cloaks. I just overheard one of them say something very interesting. It went something like, if we kill the Savior, the prophecy will come true. Now, all the victims to date have been women. Could there be a connection? Are they trying to hunt the Savior? I wonder if I should tell the Inquisitor this information. It might be important.
Just keep seeing more and more people with these little question marks above their head.
Clearly, those XIII fanatics.
Whoops. One person. I have to talk to you, but you're not ready to talk for some reason.
Hey, lady! So these heretics, they believe in the goddess, right? Are they all bad people, or just some of them? Those heretics are always hanging around. They're easy to spot. They wear white clothes and huddle together, muttering. You know, they always stare at any women that go by. Do you think they're picking out their next sacrifice? Pretty scary, huh? I'm scared.
How much information do I have to gather? They never really said.
Very, very fishy. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the strange man I saw, lurking in the shadows. In fact, I've seen him a few times, these last few days. He doesn't just lurk. I've seen him talk to the goddess believers who gather here. That's strange, right? When he realized I was staring at him, he melted into the shadows and disappeared. But with the Order's lockdown, he can't have gone very far. He can stay low, but he's got to come out of hiding. If we all keep our eyes peeled, we'll spot him eventually.
Wait a minute. I don't know anything about the Shadow Hunter, I swear to God.
I didn't mention any Shadow Hunter, but thanks for the tip. Who is he?
Don't tell me you don't know about the Shadow Hunter. Lord of luxurious Shadow World, hero to the little folk, king of the Warren. Although it's not like I've actually met him myself. Yeah, sure, so I told everyone the Hunter and I are close, but come on, it was just talk. I never thought anything like this would happen. Damn it, I know I shouldn't have been bragging about how me and the Shadow Hunter were best pals. What if the Elders believed I'm in tight with a savior-murdering nutjob? I saw you coming and I got scared. I figured you were with them, you know, the Inquisitors.
Our investigation is progressing rapidly. This is my favorite spot. Hang out here long enough and you get to see all kinds of things. Like those white-garbed loonies, for example. The children of Etro are heretics and they don't believe in the Order's teachings. Those Etro fanatics used to keep a low profile, but recently I see them everywhere. The Order's authority isn't what it was. Now those people wander the streets like they own the place. Do you think they know something we don't? Maybe they have a date for the end of the world, who knows?
The same people who killed the girl brought that dummy here. It's important evidence. Don't touch it. The victim had rose-colored hair, and the wig on that dummy was of the same color. The killers appear to believe that the evil savior will take the form of a young woman with rose-colored hair. Everything points to this being the work of those heretics, children of Etro. But why are they so sure what the savior will look like?
The Inquisitor should know that heretics are involved. We need those gates unlocked as soon as possible. We have our own work to do, remember? Light. Looks like time's up here. The blockade on the area has been lifted. So they believe that the children of Etro are the culprits. The children are a cult that worships the goddess of death. Do you see anyone suspicious in the area? Find the goddess's disciples and then try to follow them. It may be our best chance to stop the murders.
Stand back, Inquisitor's on.
Light, I'm detecting monsters. Move carefully through this area. Where do you think a group of people are likely to gather unnoticed? The station plaza, perhaps? You need to follow the heretics. Be discreet and don't let them spot you.
Brought to you by the Public Morals Office of the Order of Salvation. It is now midnight. Please pray. Let us thank God, who in his wisdom will build us a new world.
Plants and trees will grow and die as they once did with humans.
Oh, this probably is not the place. These people look suspicious.
Light, careful! They see you. Make sure you stay hidden in the shadows.
Oh.
The heretics are on the move. You need to follow them discreetly and figure out where they're headed. Light, careful! They see you. Make sure you stay hidden in the shadows.
I could always fight them.
Is there nothing but chaos beyond the ocean?
Oh my god.
Light, careful! They see you. Make sure you stay hidden in the shadows.
I hear.
Do they all wear white robes?
The evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter? I sure don't like the sound of that. When they say savior, do you think...
It's me, all right. It has to be. But who's the Shadow Hunter?
I don't know. Right now, no one else does either. The information's incomplete at best. But the Order thinks he could be the leader of the heretics.
So if the Shadow Hunter leads the cult, does that mean he's also behind the murders?
The heretics are on the move. You need to follow them discreetly and figure out where they're headed. Stay out of sight and see what they're up to. Do you see anything?
Show that you are one of us.
In the forest of darkness, chaos holds sway. To the goddess of death, these numbers I say. 7891.
The rites are beginning. Make haste.
See that? I think I just found my invitation to the party.
Yeah, so when the phone rings, you have to give them a 4-digit code. Simple, if you have the numbers.
Right. Simple. So any bright ideas about how to do that? I mean, considering you're doling out advice.
Head back to town and see what you can uncover.
Phenomenal. And these last few,
The heretical cult, the so-called Children of Etro, are behind the murders. They become increasingly visible. What I don't understand is why they would target you. You're here to save souls and guide them to a new world. Why wouldn't they want that?
It's not that clear-cut. To some, God's savior looks as much a murderer as these maniacs do. I'm not surprised they're afraid.
Don't worry. Even if the world hates you, I'll always be by your side, Light. What do you want to do? Will you go looking for that code?
The Children of Etro are gathering now. They'll be out of my reach until they're done with their business.
It seems like a waste to just wait here until then. Why not get out of the city for a while?
I might as well. There's not much time left. I won't waste it.
Yes, your time is the most precious thing you have now. How you use these few days may decide the very fate of the world. It looks like the monorail is up and running. If you hop aboard, you can quickly get anywhere in this world. And there's another station on the south side of XIII.
You'll feel the power of the goddess. can't be stopped.
That's not the Savior, is it? A servant from the God? Good food will cure all your ailments.
Thanks for coming.
By Danny, right? Store. Okay. No.
Come again.
So you want to be a hunter, do you? It's the chaos, ain't it? Life's got no meaning, so you want to throw it away. Or better yet, your man went and dumped you, so you want to take it out on some beasties.
Look, I don't know you, and you clearly don't know me.
You don't know me? You came to do business with Baird without checking up on me first? Not too bright, are you, girlie? Huh? You want to keep talking? I'm game, but you gotta buy this here, baby. It's all the qualifications you'll need to be a top-notch seed hunter. And that don't mean you're a real seed hunter yet, though. That you gotta earn.
I'm gonna guess that seed hunters collect...
Seeds. Yeah. Soul seeds, to be honest.
Seems to be...
You know what they are, right? The shiny little lights floating in the chaos? You know, we call them seeds, but eggs is more like it. Monster eggs in the chaos. A certain, shall we say, organization buys them up. For a good price, too. Says they make medicines and stuff out of them. Listen, girlie. Here's the deal. I pay you for seeds. The more, the better. Here's something you'll need to know. There are a total of 4 merchants who will buy your seeds. 1 in XIII, 1 in the Wildlands, 1 in the Dead Dunes. And most of all, me, here in Luxarian. 1 in every location. Think you can remember that? If you got some soul seeds you're looking to discard, all you need to do is track one of us down. Simple, right? Oh, and don't worry. You'll recognize us easily by our fancy little hats.
Chaos infusion. Within the chaos. 54. Usual lightning. We found the deadly monsters in the chaos. You'll have a better chance of receiving items and receive more gil on the EP. Chaos infusion. The chaos will disperse. Weigh the risk and decide for yourself. Win these battles.
Chaos infusions are influxes of chaos into the world. They distort time and space.
Oh, I missed whatever he was about to say.
Eyes to the future. The end is close. I'll take you to the unseen void.
That wasn't too bad.
We're trying to increase the security in this district. The Order sent quite a lot of guards down this way.
Alright. Oh hey, soul seeds. Looks like that guy I was just talking about. There's 3 of them. Oops. That was cool. Alright, I think I'm going to save it there and call it a night.